Students, we are going to continue our lesson about inequalities in word problems. Yeah, inequalities in word problems. Question 1. Given that x and y are integers such that 2x minus 1 bigger than minus 6 and 2x minus 1 less than 17. That's the first inequality. The second inequality is 2y plus 3 bigger than minus 1 and 2y plus 3 less than and equal 15. Okay, find the blah 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 like that. Okay, students, the first step that you're going to solve is what is the integer. Okay, I mean the integer that satisfy the inequality. Okay, the first inequality is this one, right? And the second is this one, right? Okay. Now we're going to solve the first inequality. This one. This is the first, and this one is the second inequality. Okay, the first inequality is minus 6 less than 2x minus 1 less than 17. Actually, how to read this inequality is from the middle. 2x minus 1 bigger than minus 6 and 2x minus 1 less than 17. Okay, what is the method we're going to solve this inequality? I think we are going to solve the second method. What is the second method? The second method is deducing the inequality from the middle term. Okay, the middle term is 2x minus 1, right? 2x minus 1. So the deducing of inequality is to modify the middle term of inequality to convert to be x, right? So the first step is to avoid minus 1 by adding 1, right? By adding 1. So minus 6 less than 2x minus 1 and then less than 17. Okay, by adding 1 to every single of the item, right? Plus 1 and plus 1, right? Okay, now we have minus 5 2x 18, right? And then how to modify this 2x to be x? Okay, this is the deducing method. You have to convert 2x, the middle term of the inequality, to be x. That's the target. So I think you have to divide it by 2, right? Divide it by 2. Okay, now we have minus 5 over 2 x, and then here is 9. Is it right, everyone? So the question is the integers, right? The integers. So you can define the integers. Okay, so x is the integers that satisfy this inequality is x minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and the last is 8. That's correct, everyone?
Yes,
X bigger than minus 5 over 2 and x less than 9, right? So the integers that satisfy this inequality is -2 until 8. Is it correct, everyone? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go. Now we go to the second inequality. The second inequality is here. This one, right? This one, the second. I want to write. Okay. Our target is this one, the middle item, right? How to modify or to deduce 2y plus 3? The first step is by adding -3, right? Is it correct, everyone?
Yes, sir.
By adding -3 plus -3. Everyone, is it clear, everyone? So it means everyone, okay, -1 2y plus 3 15, right? By adding -3, we put here -3 -3 -3, right? Okay, now we have a new inequality is -4 and then 2y and less than and equal 12, right? And how to modify 2y to be y, single y? Okay, that's correct. By dividing 2, right? Okay, we are going to divide by 2, right? This is our target, right? This is our target. To be y, single y. Now we have the inequalities. The new inequality is -2 y 6. Okay, now the integers that satisfy this inequality is -1 0 1 2 3 4 5. Is 6 included? Is 6 included? Yes, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because this one is equal, right? Right? Okay. Is it clear, everyone? Now we have x -2 until 8, right? And y from -1 until 6. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
now we are going to answer this question, okay? How to answer this question? A. Greatest and smallest possible values of x and y. Okay, this answer. So the greatest is the greatest. X is 8, right? Is it right? 8. The greatest y is 6, right? Put your 6. Clear, everyone? Now is the smallest. X. The smallest x is -2, right? -2. And the smallest y is -1, right? -1. Is it clear, everyone? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go. Very good. Now we go to question B. The question B. So what is the question B, right? The question, the greatest possible are 2x minus 3y. The greatest possible value satisfied to x minus 3y means x is the greatest, right? Is it? And y is the smallest. Why? Y must be the smallest. Because the symbol, the sign of operation here is minus. Is it correct, everyone? So
Yes,
when
sir.
we find minus in middle operation, so you have to find y the smallest. So 2x minus 3y will produce the greatest possible value. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. Next, so x the greatest is 8. Is it, everyone? And y, the smallest y is -1. Is it correct, everyone? So now we have to operate. 2 times A minus 3 times minus 1. So 16 plus 3, we got 19. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now we go to question C. The question C, okay? Question C here. Okay, here, C. Smallest possible, okay? The smallest possible of x cubed minus y cubed. The smallest. Okay, listen, number one. This is cube, right? The power of 3 to the power of 3. So the smallest possible means, listen, something to the power of 3, okay, will be negative when x negative, right? Is it deal? For example, minus 2
Yes,
to the
sir.
power of 3, it will be minus 8, right? Is it clear? So special
Yeah.
for the x cubed or x to the power of 3 or y to the power of 3, if you want to find the smallest possible means x must be the smallest. The smallest negative, right? Is it right? And y must be the positive, the greatest. Why the greatest? Because positive to the power of 3 will be positive, right? But negative to the power of 3 will be negative. Is it deal? So x, the smallest of x is minus 2. So minus 2 to the power of 3. And then y, find the greatest. Y, the greatest is 6, right? The 6. 6. Cube. And then here, how many here? Minus 8, right? Minus 216. So you'll find minus 224. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Understand, sir.
Okay, so what about D? The smallest possible value of x cubed. Now we're going to question D. Okay, everyone. Okay. Okay, here. This, yeah, we still have the available area here. D. X squared minus 3y. The smallest, right? The smallest. The smallest means x must be the smallest, right? Okay. Is it? So, can you find x the smallest? What number of the smallest of x? Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The smallest is 0, right? Don't say minus 2 because minus 2 square will be 4. Is it correct, everyone?
Yes, sir.
But 0 square will be 0. So you have to find x0. That's the smallest. Why x is 0 the smallest? Because of square. Okay, the square. Okay, and what about y? Minus 3y. So when we were going to find the smallest possible of minus 3y, so y must be the greatest. The greatest is 6. So x squared, 0 squared minus 3 times 16. So the smallest possible is minus 18. The next?
Yes, sir.
Done, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now we go to question 2. Okay, make sure all materials clear to you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, question 2. A teacher wants to order X bowls of noodles and Y plates of chicken rice for 30 students. A bowl of noodles costs $2 and a plate of chicken rice costs $2.5. If he intends to spend no more than $70 on the meal, find the maximum number of plates of chicken rice that you can order. Okay, this question is very easy of one. Okay. Okay, we are going to identify step by step of the statement. Okay. Okay, the first, the teacher wants to order X bowls of noodles and Y plates of chicken rice for 30 students. So what is this statement? So we can identify first bowls, noodles, right? Let's say this one is X. And then the second is one plate of chicken rice. Let's say this one is Y. Is it clear, one? So the first statement here, okay, this is the first statement here, right? Okay, can you identify that? X bowls, Y plates for 30 students, okay? I think 3 of these are in the same dimension, right? Okay, so we can write here is X plus Y equal 30. Is it everyone? That's the first. Okay, the second statement is dollars and then dollars and then dollars, right? So for noodle it's 2x. Okay, I want to write it in the different color. Okay, 2x, right? Plus 2.50y. No more, no more. Do you understand? No more. Less than equal $70. You understand?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the second inequality. Now we're going to combine this information, right? This information. So actually we can modify this one to be what? X equal to 30 minus Y. Is it, everyone? Is it correct? This is algebra, right? Okay. So you can simplify by using the first inequality. The first inequality is 2x plus 2.5y less than 70, right? Okay, by using the substitution method, 2 times, right? 30 minus y, is it, everyone? Is it clear to you? Plus 2.5y less than 70. 60 minus 2y plus 2.5y less than 70, right? So 0.5y, is it? Is it clear, everyone? And then 60 go to the right side, less than 70 minus 60. So 0.5y less than 10. So y less than 10 over 0.5. Y less than 20. Okay, good. The question is the maximum number of plates of chicken rice. The maximum is 20 plates. That's the maximum, less than and equal 20. So the maximum is 20, right? Is it clear to you?
Clear, sir.
So the maximum is 20 plates of chicken rice that he can order. It is?
Not yet, sir. Wait.
Okay, we go to question 3. Okay, the question 3. Okay, students, now we go to question 3. Okay, John has a total of 24 coins in his pocket. There are X 20-cent coins and the rest are 50-cent coins. If the total value of the coin is less than $8, find the smallest possible value of X. Okay, good. Okay, one, this is about coins, right? Okay, there are 2 types of coin in John's pocket, right? The first is 20 cents. We call this one is X, and the rest is 50 cents. Point. We call this one is Y. I want to ask you how many cents for $1? Hello?
Yes, sir.
$1 is equal to how much coin? $1.
Six.
How many cents? How much cents? Sorry, how much cents? Hello? $1.
Wait, sir.
No? $1 equal how much cents? Good.
100 cents.
Very good. 100 cents. Very good. Yeah. So $1 is equal to 100 cents, right? So we have information is $8, right? So $8 is 8 times 100, right? So
800 cents.
800 cents. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. 800. Okay, good. Okay, the 20 cents we symbolize it by X, and 50 cents we symbolize it by Y. So we can define that 20X plus 50Y, right? Less than 8. So less than $8. So 800 cents. This one first. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the first. Okay. So what about this one? 24 coins. This one, right? So what is meaning this one? Because there are 2 coins, right? X as 20 cents and Y as 50 cents, right? Is it, everyone? So we can define that X plus Y equal 24. Is it? This is the second step. Is it clear to you, everyone?
Clear, sir.
John has a total of 24 coins in his pocket. Means X plus Y equal 24, right? And then there are X 20 cent coins and the rest are 50 cent coins. So 20X plus 50Y less than 800. Is it clear to you?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Next. Okay, the first statement we can modify this one to be Y equal 24 minus X. Is it correct, everyone? Is it?
Yes,
Okay, we can modify this one. Modify. We can combine, we can substitute, we can eliminate, up to you, right? 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, everyone. 20X plus 50Y less than 800, right? So 20X plus 50 times Y. This one's 5, right? Open the bracket. 24 minus X. Correct, everyone? Close the bracket. Less than 800. Is it clear to you? Okay. 20X plus here. How many here? Good. 1,200, right? Minus 50X less than 800. Is it correct, everyone?
Correct, sir.
Good. Go. We can combine this one, right? So it will be minus 30X, right? And can go to the right side. So it will be less than minus 400. Is it clear, everyone? Remember, for inequalities, you have to avoid the variables in negative. Okay, avoid the X variable. So we have 2 times by minus 1, right? So it will be any change here. So minus times minus 30X. Minus times less than, greater than. Minus times minus 200, positive 200, right? Okay, you can cancel this one. Cancel here. Is it right? One? Cancel here. So 3x greater than 40. So x greater than, how many here? 13 point? 13.333, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir,
Now,
sir.
okay. Yes.
It doesn't change to 13.4, so it's still 13.3. Yeah.
13.4, you mean? No.
Oh, nggak diganti
But
ya?
the question is the integer. Okay, can you imagine that there is a coin? Its value is 13.3. Can you guess the possible cent x greater than 13.333? So the possible is? The possible x is? Greater than 13.33 is 14. Don't say 13.33 because there is no cent for decimal, right? So the possible x is 14. So there are 14 20 cent coins. Okay, that's the answer of A. Let's see everyone. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now the question B. If there are more 50-cent coins than 20-cent coins, what does it mean? If there are more 50-cent coins than 20-cent coins, what does it mean?
50 cent bigger than
Y equal what does it mean? Y equal
50 cents bigger than 20
what does it mean? Y is greater than X. Is it everyone? If there are more 50-cent coins than 20-cent coins, right? So it means 50-cent coin it has more numbers than 20-cent coins, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yeah.
Y minus X, is it? Greater than? Oh, sorry, less than, right? Less than. Less than, this is the information, less than $10. Less than 1,000 cents. Is it? Because $10 means 1,000 cents. Good day, everyone?
Clear, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay. The information is the total value of the coin is less than $10. So what do you mean? So we can modify this one, everyone. So Y is 50. Okay, 50 cent is the representative of Y. So 50Y minus 20X less than 1,000 cents. Is it clear to you?
Clear, sir.
Is it clear to you? Okay, now the information is we got X is 14, right? X is 14. Okay, now because X is 14, right? So 50Y minus 20 times 14 less than 1,000, right? So 50Y minus 280 less than 1,000, right? So Y less than, okay, I want to use the calculator, make it possible. Okay. Y is less than 25.6. What the possible value? Y is? Can you find or can you guess y less than 25.6? The possible value is? Y is? 25. Right, everyone? So, y is 25 point of 50 cents. Point. So, the question number 8. The answer is there are 14 20-cent coin, and question B, there are 25 50-cent coin. Is it clear to you, everyone?
Yes, sir.